Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
My purse!
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? My name is Fortify. I'm a retro variety streamer and play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on true hardware. My throat is going. That's not good. Why is that not working? Ford, play my game. I wonder if it disconnected. We did have some bad weather. No? It just doesn't like you. It's because you pop off so many sound effects.
Ford, play my game.
It's true. Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight we're going to be playing Golden Axe Plus. This is a ROM hack of the Genesis version. I'm not a huge fan of Golden Axe. Matter of fact, I think I use like cheats when I beat it. So I'm going to try not to use cheats this time around. Or save states. But we are playing this. This is a ROM hack. Old Man Sim redeemed this. If we beat this, we'll continue with Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Actually, I'll probably play one of the other overrides just because I don't feel like changing out between the PS1 and the PS4 right now. But we'll see. We'll see. We gotta beat Golden Axe tonight if that's gonna happen. So hope everybody had a wonderful day. Don't forget no stream tomorrow. Project changes open up on the 14th. We have an open DLC. We have an open mod. What else? I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into this. Go to bed! Jesus. What's up, Rod? How are you? Oh, yeah, I should probably change this out. I'm stupid. Golden Axe Plus box. Boom, 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 boom. So cold, Fort withdrawal. They make pills for that. It's a little blue pill. Get you nice and hard so that you don't have to watch me suffering to get hard. Okay. Alright, fingers crossed this will work. I don't know if it will, but we'll try. Yay! Woohoo! Okay. Shut up. Okay, I wonder, do you think Old Man's gonna get points or lose points today? What do y'all think? I was never a big fan of Golden Axe. Like, at all. Just fucking hated it. Is this plus? It just says Golden Axe. Oh yeah, it is plus. Arcade, here we go. Are you getting points? Select a player. Always gotta be the dwarf. Apparently he's like OP as shit. Excuse me. Death Adder invaded the castle and has taken the king and princess prisoners. My good friend Alex was also killed in the battle. To defeat them and to bring peace to the land is my duty. For that booty. Okay, well that's magic button. Found it. Just never really got into Golden Axe. Never cared about it. Getting my shit kicked in already. Hear those sound effects? Ugh. I am a huge fan of beat 'em ups. Yay, free magic. Oh, I forgot about those. I am now on a creature. Fuck! What even are those things? It's so creepy. Brother, this is what I'm talking about. This game sucks sometimes. You gotta be like right lined up with him or else you get your just shit kicked in. It's stupid. Turtle Village, here we go. These big dudes. That's cool. Brother, you're not even on the screen and you're killing me. Stupid. The only change is that everybody can use magic. That's it. Literally, that's it. There's really nothing big. What's up, Rushmore? How are you? How are you still alive, bro? Fuck off. Are those grapes? Where? No, there's magic potions. I was never a fan of, like, Sega's early beat-em-ups. They're so fucking jank. Like, look at that shit! Everybody just gets to survive non-stop. 0 healing items. What's up, Traz? Literally, I don't know. Let's check it out. I'm kind of curious. Because I haven't noticed anything, like, distinctively different. Golden Axe Plus. Also, what's up, man? How you been? Use any magic with any character. New options, continues difficulty, magic modes, life bar, refill bug, new graphics. It looks like the same fucking game to me. Uncensored enemy names on the character screen. Yeah, this is kind of minimal. This isn't really... I mean, it's an IPS, so it's like barely an improvement. Oh. Man, I hate Golden Axe. Yeah, jump. Make sure you do your jump from across the fucking screen and hit me with my massive ass hitbox. Thank God Streets of Rage came and unfucked the fuckery for y'all. So stupid. Work, filth. How are things? Things are doing good. Hey, I'm sorry. I did that before they even thought about existing with that. Fuck you! God damn, I hate Golden Axe so much. Such a shit game. I need an extra life. Extra life is what I need. Rolling through the lives? Yeah, I know. I'm not good. I'm not good at this game. I'm actually quite bad. I'm trying though. And I don't even know how many continues you get. You can't turn around, you're locked into a move. This is some bullshit. What the fuck? Yeah, make sure you get your fucking hit in. Did this guy mess with the hitboxes at all? Because I could have sworn that this was a little bit more reactive than this. Because I swear you have to line up perfectly. What's up, Gas Mask? How are you? Go away, I can't. Yep, there goes my magic. What's up, Raptor? How are you?
Ford, play my game.
It'd probably be more fun than this. What the fuck? I didn't tell you to jump forward and leap forward and get my ass kicked in. Nothing really. It's, to me, it's the exact same game. It's just extra like. They said they redid all the graphics and everything. I don't think it looks any different from the original game. Is that game over? So now I gotta play a damn near perfect game and hope to God I don't. Look at that! This is what I'm talking about. The hitboxes are so fucking bad in Golden Axe. Just absolute dog shit. Traz, do you stream anymore, dude? I don't think I've had a chance to catch you in a while. I didn't know if you've been, like, stupid busy with work or anything. Who's this goon? I love not being able to hit him because I can't physically go up any higher than the... Yeah, of course. Oh, change the character. I hate this game so much. I have to use my horny hat to kill him. Sunday's been busy as fuck, like a slip one in a month. Better work a new site. So I finally made YouTube Partner just to, you know, get a job that doesn't let me make videos like all the time. Took me a long time to try to get a job though. You know what I mean? We have gone in close to don't give a shit. Skip it. This game blows. Slow, weird, Sega jank era beat 'em up. Look at this. Yep, bye-bye. You wanna go bye-bye too? Have a nice day. Like, you gotta be so lined up with him, it's dumb. Like, lined up with him perfectly. This is where Streets of Rage came in and did everything better, in my opinion. The fuck? You know, that's an actual great name for this. Streets of Rage Quit. Yeah, it's not like I was hitting you like 20 fucking times before that. Sorry I wasn't in your exact 1 pixel fucking requirement. Yeah, but I'm above him. He can hit me. But I gotta be like dead set square onto him. Coming after him like a fucking Jim Carrey in Living Color with a knife. Just like this. Gotta be perfectly lined up.
Okay, here we go.
Stupid fucking game. By the way, if you're not following Traz, please do. I've known Traz for the entirety of my streaming career. He's a sweetheart. Met him in person, he's tall as fuck, swears too much, and he doesn't drink at all. He's totally sober. It's true. Who's that? Yeah, get put in the... See, the problem is this game's not even hard. It'd be so easy if it got programmed right. If it got programmed right, this would be the easiest fucking game on the Genesis. Altered Beast is the only one that might be a little bit easier. Yeah, you're so cool. Of course, no extra lives either. Just pure Sega arcade fuck shit. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Pulse is the reason that that exists. That COVID exists. I have no clue. I don't know. I never put any mind into this because I fucking hate Golden Axe, right? It's the most lazy fucking beat 'em up I've ever played in my life. Yeah, make sure you get your hits in. I'm not even halfway through the fucking game. I'm boned. I'm boned. Yep, make sure you get me in a stun lock. No. Absolutely the fuck not. No, sir. You're not gonna make me miss, but then I hit you, and you hit me? No, fuck you. This game can be. Nah, fuck that. Absolutely the fuck not. Literally sitting there, swinging at him and whiffing, but he hits me, and I'm locked in a 3 fucking hit combo? No, fuck you. That game is trash. Absolute trash. I want nothing to do with that. That's so fucking stupid. Golden Axe is a D. This one's getting an F. I'll give it a D so you don't get any, you don't get too many bad... No, it's an F. Fuck that game. Golden Axe Plus. Worst fucking hitboxes ever. Jesus Christ. Fuck this game. Gets an F. It's a hack. It's not even a good one. It's a useless hack. How about a modern remake of Golden Axe? They did. Technically, it's called Golden Axed, but it's trash. It's not good. That's fucked off. I want nothing to do with that. That is some solid grade A bullshit. Old man, do you want to change out your hack? Or do you want to get a pack of cards? It's your choice. Cards? Which pack do you want? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Fucking game's kicking my dick around because it's trash. Old man Sim. Boop. Okay, well that was that. Hacks are going to be open as soon as I do this, so be patient with me. I gotta find it. No, you're an idiot for it. Where's the thing? Viewer rewards. Alright, hacks are back open. With that being open, it's going to change our day-to-day to being overrides. Overrides is now our B. All right, I'm gonna let y'all choose. I'm gonna let y'all choose what we do. All right, I'm gonna put up a poll, and we can either play Oddworld Abe's Exodus, which I'd prefer not to because I have the PS4 set up and I don't want to tear it down for true hardware shit right now. We can play Kong the Animated Series, but that is a rules of release, so we're gonna have to play something older. The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, or Jurassic Park on DOS. Y'all's choice. You get one vote. Make it count. He's not on the naughty boy. He's got 0.2. All right, YouTube, I'm going to do this for y'all. Then Jurassic Park. I think Jurassic Park is going to be the first one. New video come up? Yeah, so the new video is up. Top 10 worst JRPGs I played, the 2025 update. That's up. The next video is going to be 10 Arcade Good 4. So the fourth part of the 10 games for the arcade series. I also have 10 best Super Nintendo games based on cartoons coming out, 10 games that deserve sequels, 10 NES games that are better at Player 2, 10 games I fucked off, and 10 MSX games bad Part 2 as well. On deck, we've got tons of good things. Easiest NES bosses, 10 best NES space games, a little bit of box art stuff, war, different titles. We got a big one, though, Family Tree. That's going to be a research-based video, so that'll be interesting. All right, so we don't have any votes right now. Remember, if you're on YouTube, you can vote. It'll pop up for you. Right now on Twitch, Jurassic Park is winning. So I'm just going to anticipate that winning. Tenchu, when will you understand? Jurassic Park, Moby Games. We need to clear off some overrides. We're carrying a lot of them. It's burning a hole in our pockets. Alright, so this is going to be the first one, Jurassic Park. It's funny, I actually beat the one on Sega CD. Has anybody played this one? This one's a point-and-click adventure, and it's actually really good. Really, really fun. You know, and I'm not a huge fan of Sega CD, but that game rocks. Alright, My Abandonware. Alright, so the winner is Jurassic Park on the thing. Jurassic Park. Okay, Jurassic Park DOS. This one looks interesting. Boop ba doop boop boo DOS. I'm gonna name this JP. It'll be easier that way. Way easier. Harley's gonna have a field day. Harley loves her dinosaur games. Get the fuck off my screen. Disgusting ass game. Some bullshit. Alright. DOSBox. We full screen? We're too big. Let's go to the other one. Golden Axe sucks. It's a horribly overrated game.
Ford, play my game.
That's not an overrated game. You should play Tolio if you haven't. What's the difference between JP 2D and JP 3D? We got any music? We do! Isn't that cool? What's up, Dagger? We're playing Jurassic Park on DOS. These are all the people to blame. I have a rolling rule where if a game gives you the developer's credits at the start of it, it's like they're saying, this is who you should blame for what you're about to encounter. That's the way I see it. "3D Raptors"? Wow. I don't know, because I'm a huge fan of the Super Nintendo version as well. That's one of the games I recommend to people. I love the idea of the first-person dungeon exploring that you do when you go inside the labs. Can I play the game? Dean Evans, that's a popular name. He did a lot of music. Oh, wow. Look at this. Was I supposed to push enter? And that was just like the tract. Yo, look at this! It's an animated... Damn, this is actually pretty good. What year did this come out? Dinosaurs. What we got? Okay. Well, it looks like they tried to be like the NES version. Okay, so this is... We gotta figure out the controls or else we're gonna have a really bad day. Up, down, left, right. I seem to have paused the game somehow. Alright, F pauses for whatever reason. Okay, clearly there's gonna be a jump. There's gotta be. Oh, you just walk. Okay. Damn, Grant could jump mountains. Look at that guy. So we're starting in the quarry. Hello? Alright. Is this just an adventure? I guess I don't need to collect the eggs in this one. We're just kind of surviving. This actually looks really cool. I don't know how I would... Okay, so Enter interacts with things. Jurassic Park motion sensing system, Tyrannosaurus paddock terminal 1 urgent message 1. Tim and Lex are lost in the park. They must be found and brought back to the visitor center. Okay, so there's an objective. paddock information. Okay, so there's a T-Rex out here somewhere. Alright, so we need to take notes. I'm into this game. The way this is presented is actually pretty decent. Okay, so I need to find key card for the fence gate. Tim and Lex are lost in the park. Alright, find Tim and Lex. This used to be Golden Axe stream. This is true. I think Golden Axe sucked. There's a Spittysaurus over here. Fuck! Damn. I shot you first, but okay. Get a lot of health. I'm gonna restart the game. Damn it. I shed so much hair. It's frustrating. Okay. You made a sandwich. Nice. I wish there was a map. Is there anything in here? No. I feel like I should be able to jump up that, but okay. Alright, we don't need any health now. Save that for just in case. Save it for a rainy day. I mean, so far it's pretty good. Alright, if I remember right, there was nothing on the loop that benefits us at all. So the only thing I don't like is the directional... We're shooting things directionally, right? Which means I have 8 directions that an enemy can float in between and I'll never hit him. Hello? No, this came first. This was on Amiga and this one. It's alright. Up, down, left, and right on the arrow keys. Space to shoot, enter to interface. As long as there's nothing that's different. Can I tell you something that's not a spoiler? Sure, go for it. we can't go there. At the end, there's something cool. Oh, okay. I like the music in this. Dean Evans did a good job. Do I need to blow up any walls? This game has dinosaurs? Oh no, I don't know if I can do that. It's my one weakness. Dinosaurs. I don't remember lethal plants in Jurassic Park, and I've seen all the movies. I think they got it mixed up with Jumanji. Compies, 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 compies. These guys are the worst. Alright, there's little buddy. I know for a fact there's health down here. Let's grab that. Fuck you. Come on, kid. Damn, this thing could spit. Spin bars. Why can I walk through that when I'm shooting, but not... It's very confusing. Stop it. I hit him. This game's got some mandatory damage, though. This ain't Battle Tanks? It isn't Battle Tanks, you're right. It's Jurassic Park. Ooh, frame rate's rough. Where's that little shit at? Damn. Where'd your sister go? Yeah! Get shitted on. Damn, she really got separated, didn't she? You fuck off. Oh my god, my hitbox is trash. But it's fine. What's up, Larry? How are you? I'm doing good, thanks. Where is she? Almost done with work? Nice. Is this a maze? I feel like I'm going through the same area over and over again. There's health here. No, this is DOS. Okay, so is that the visitor center? Where is the girl? Finding the boy was easy. Do you like pizza? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really thinking to it. I just eat pizza. Look like a bunker. It's more like a maintenance shed, probably. The guy's just hovering there. See the Dennis Nedry? Fuck. She's already a goner then. I wish there was a way to know where... Oh, those are Triceratops, okay. Hello there, first time caller, long time YouTube watcher. Well, welcome! Glad to have you here. Okay, so I found Tim, but where's Lex? Okay, so that was the bunker. Are these Stegosauruses gonna ruin my day, or whatever they're called? Triceratops? Oh. Chill out. Brother, I don't want to hurt you. Fuck! Might have to use a walkthrough for this one. This is level 1's too damn big. And they're just gonna keep spawning enemies on me without giving stuff to me, so. Where the hell is Lexi at? How do you get with a girl that you like, especially if your dad's an overprotective asshole? I mean, if I want to be with somebody, I don't really put any mind to what their parents give a... I don't care if their fucking parents like me. I'm not fucking their parents, I'm fucking the girl. That's the way I think of it. That's the way everybody should think of it. If I want to be with somebody, I don't need the approval of the parents. We're grown-ass adults, you know what I'm saying? At least that's how I would take it. What's up, Okami? How are you? I don't know where I'm at on this map at all. I think the NES version was better than this. You are potato? Best potato ever, though. Best potato ever. Where's the fucking visitor center? Hey, you remember that part of Jurassic Park where you had to find the kids in the forest by walking through tons of things while getting spit at by Dilophosaurus? This is my favorite part of the movie. Now I'm back at the quarry. Maybe I needed to go left to the quarry to try to find her. No, because this is where the fence is. Now I'm back where the damn stegosauruses are. Triceratops, whatever the fuck they are. And there's the bunker. So I've successfully gone in a big old circle. But what if you give her your number, but when you call her phone, it's inactive? What would you do if you're in my situation? Move on? I never put all my my eggs in a basket. When I was dating, I'd have like at least 4 options. You gotta have options, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have backups for your backup. I'm not really good at relationship advice. I'm not a marriage and family counselor. I'm a mental health counselor. Where is Lexi? Okay, so this is the beginning because that's where the Jeep is. Huh. I don't know if I can go... Oh, look at that. Well, that fence is trampled. I don't think it was trampled before. Yeah, this is like more of an adventure game. I think she's over to the left over here. So maybe we need to go... If there was a way to go up and... No, but then the fence goes down and left. Oh, I'm sorry, you puked. What did we learn about cabbage? Can't eat too much. Too much cabbage. Only thing I don't agree with you on is taking the Lord's name in vain. Other than that, we're cool. It's just words. I promise it won't hurt anybody. Where would I go? I don't know. If I knew where to go, I think I really like this game. Oh, Jesus. You know what? Life without a sister is pretty good, kid. Because that's exactly about what's about to happen. Because I can't find her. It's a shame this game's so cool, too. I just don't know where to go. Hello? What? I didn't know that. Like, okay. I know Stegosauruses could run sideways that fast. It's insane. That's clip worthy. What was that? Gotta go fast. Fourth category is No Man's Sky. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, can I get a moderator to do exclamation point game and then type retro? Or what if this is No Man's Sky, since Zobin, I just tricked you because it's April 1st? What if it was all a ruse the whole time? Thank you, appreciate it. Sinzo's gonna be like, then I just think you're an idiot. And I'm like, okay. No Man's Sky is actually a lot. I mean, I think after playing Raft and Subnautica, I appreciate survival games a little bit more, to where I'm like willing to suffer through them. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a map because I feel like I've walked every square inch of this, and it is just, it's not doing it. You should feel better now. I freeze the game. All right, Jurassic Park DOS map. Oh man, that's huge. Okay. Right. No, that No Man's Sky is like a 30-hour game.
Ford, play my game.
I will at some point. Okay. I'm looking at a map right now. What's so special about that? This place is huge. I gotta play I Spy to find these stupid kids on this map. You just laughed. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a map real quick. Y'all are gonna have to play I Spy with me, because we gotta see if we can figure out where these children are. There's an old map, but good luck seeing it on my phone. We're in the Tyrannosaur paddock right now. If y'all see a kid, type exclamation point stop. Alright, so I know where Tim is. Tim's right here. We're looking for Lexi. If y'all see Lexi, let me know. Is this Lexi over here hiding underneath the tree? But it's impossible for me to get over there. Maybe she's at the gift shop getting cotton candy? She better bring some for the rest of the class. I figured maybe she'd be like over here. Because here's a door to the next paddock. Makes me wonder if she's elsewhere. Okay, she's in the sewer. I think that's her right there. So are we supposed to go? What is the point of this game? Jurassic Park DOS walkthrough. No, it's Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo. Well, I figured it out. We're gonna restart so I don't lose all my health. She's in the sewer, but I gotta get the toolbox first, which is what I got from the bunker. So I was going the right direction. Goodness. We're going the right direction. I'm just silly. I don't want unbeatable discounts. I want to look at the map. Damn you! Alright, open preview image. Can I preview the image? Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Oh yeah, Zordon's been a mod here for a long time. See, Campbell doesn't trust him to mod because he knows that he's gonna break things. It's true. All right, let's go get Timothy. I don't remember any poisonous plants in Jurassic Park. I think this is a fallacy. No, thank you. It's like they did it for... Ow. Director's cut makes sense. Checks out. I wonder if we get like a stage select code too. Excuse me. And there's no save either. It's just play or don't play. Yeah, there's no save. That's cool. I couldn't see him. Alright, so Tim's hiding in a little nook here. I think that they have iframes. Yeah, they do. Ain't that about a bitch? Ah, I walked right into that. Dude, these dragonflies suck. They're hard to hit because they don't ever come down. Alright, so be some compies here, right? Were some compies there? And I don't think items stack in this. I think it's you pick it up, you use it. So we gotta be somewhat strategic with our stuff. Fort Plan Overblood 2? Was that even released in America? I thought that was a Japanese or PAL game only. Yeah, it's just 2 shots. Don't waste bullets. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now that I got the toolbox, I can open up the sewer grate. So I gotta walk all the way back there. Protect me, Tim. I believe in you, Timothy. Alright, level 1 done. Hopefully there's a code. Why are there baby pterodactyls in here trying to ruin my day? Is the poo-poo water dangerous? Oh my god, stop. I know from seeing the map. Bro, it's just an archipod. It doesn't even have fucking fingers, bro. How is that damaging me? And it's not like light damage, it's destroying me. Oh shit. Wow, my health just got annihilated. By what? The poo-poo water's not even dangerous. What hurt me so much? The pterodactyls? The pterodactyls? Okay, these things are just spawning out of midair. Come on. Yeah, good luck. Game over? Is it just 1 life? I don't even know where I start. Can't even get bearings for my surroundings because, you know, stupid stuff. I have no clue. It's not like they can fly around down here. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, they could fly through the pipes too, even better. That's cool. Whoa, what's that? Is that like a crocodile? I killed him. Alright, there's boxes. What does this box do? Gives me something to walk over. Okay. So we need to go up. Okay. This is probably going to be a guided walkthrough just based on the sheer size of these maps. They're way too big for their own good. Like, props to the game designers, but this game probably would have been better as a platformer. But now that I've played this, it makes sense why the NES version is the way that it is. And I kind of have... That should have killed them first. The game just jebaited me. Out of every Dino Jurassic Park game, yeah, they could have put anything. They could have put, you know, compies galore down here. Okay, there's arthropods just crawling out from the solid cement. That's not good. Don't do that, game. Oh dear. This is where I die, huh? Yep. Alright, there she is. What? What? Do you have the vapors? What's going on here? I have to push that box all the way from the left all the way to the right. I will be taking a few more breaks than I usually will. Our air conditioning isn't actually working in the house right now. Oof. So, it's really hot here. It's freezing here. Is it? Really? As much as I like this game, I can't really give it an exceptionally high rating because the size of the map's too big, right? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks, Spencer. Sorry. I didn't see your message. Bunker door. Because the way I see it, how would you know, hey, I got to bring a box all the way there? Like, I don't feel like the average consumer would think, hey, I need to find Leslie, but hey, by the way, before I get there, I need to make sure that I have a box so that she can float on it. It's just not something that makes sense to me. Damn. Fuck off! It's just mandatory damage. I can't kill it. I love Jurassic Park games. Fuck off. Tim, where are you? I guess I passed him somehow. See, this is where we shout, hey, Tim, come here. Come to the sound of my voice, kiddo. Solve all of our problems. And if he says, I'm scared, you say, then die. And move on with your life. Where the hell is Tim at? Guess I could just work my way down and then come back up whenever I need to get the toolbox. Might be the smarter thing to do. Oh, really? I don't know that many people out there rocking CDXs, though. Was it cheap then? Because it's expensive as hell now to get one of those. They're almost as expensive as the JVC Psi. Or XI, whatever it's called. No, I haven't. The only game I've beaten, and it was because I had to beat it because it was a revenge game, was Jurassic Park on the Genesis and Jurassic Park on the PS1. Both incredibly difficult games. And Sega CD, of course, the point and click. I wouldn't say the Sega CD version is confusing to play. It's easy to die in the Sega CD version, but I don't think it's confusing. What's up, bud? How you doing? Fuck's sake, come on. $50? That's a steal nowadays. Holy cow. Yeah, 10, 12 years ago. That's yeah. Leave me alone! We gotta find the little kid. Like, I know where he's at, but I don't know where he's at. I want to say he's east of the quarry. Where is this kid? Alright, is this the main quarry? Not true. So, that's unequivocally false. Nick can vouch for me. Both! Everybody knows I have 54 children now. Get with the times, bro. Get with the times. Isn't this where he is? I'm sorry, this is just boring as hell. I have to make a mental map of where we're going, and, you know, you look at the map and just see how large it is in this game. What are you doing out in the middle of no... Hey, you're not supposed to be there! You're supposed to be hidden in a grove. Is it random every time where y'all show up? Because if so, we're gonna have problems. Rapidly. Alright, so apparently pterodactyls cannot hit us in... Well, that's a lie from the walkthrough. Pterodactyls can 100% hit us in the... Did that one pterodactyl just really feel like killing me? Is that a key card? Oh, it is! Huh. Nothing like wading through human shit to find a box. One box that I gotta push. This box. You're fucking kidding me, right? Well, that's a soft lock. That's a soft lock. If that box does not reset its position, that is a soft lock. That's a soft lock. It's over. It's not even the second level and you've already got a game crippling bug. That's not okay, game developers. Fix your shit. Eating good tonight? Don't eat any more, you'll poop yourself. There's a poo monster here. That's another soft lock, isn't it? Oh no, already? I'm screwed. Now I'm mega fucked. I can't push the box there.
Bend over you must, for I must bust a nut. Ready? Okay, here we go.
That's it. That's the game right there. Oh. We recovered. Somehow we recovered. Fuck off. We're about to die. It's a cool game, it's just not fun. No. I wouldn't have reached Death Adder. I would have lost. Time to cheat and use a map, because, you know. Up, right, left, right, left. Oh my god. This is dreadful. No. No way. It's one Gigantor maze. And now you're giving me chores to do on the maze? No, no thank you. No thank you. What would y'all rate that though? Jurassic Park. This was digital. It is fucked off. Let's be reasonable.
So hot. It looks pretty. The sound is amazing. 2 positives. Controls aren't bad at all. But you got the level design. Hitboxes. Alright, cancel, cancel.
I'll give it a C+. Keeps it off the bad list, but it's just one gigantic maze. That's not fun at all. Alright, Sega CD version we beat. Next is the Game Boy or the NES version. I do own the NES version, so when that time comes, we'll take a look at that. The Endless Night. Jurassic Park on the NES is the next one. Alright, that's going to open up one slot for anybody who's got Wheel of Bullshit cards, wants to donate $50, which I don't usually suggest, or if you have a card. Otherwise, we are going to continue. We're going to remove this option, reset the votes, and let y'all vote. I'm going to be right back. I need to go get my hair wet because, like I said, the AC is not working right now. The house is hot as fuck, and I'm in front of lights and everything. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. we'll be continuing with more overrides. Make sure you vote. I've played tons of NES games, and as you all know, these games vary in difficulty from the most casual gameplay experience to ones that will turn your pancreas into syrup. That's the way it went. The term Nintendo Hard wasn't just some forced term from a magazine or from Nintendo themselves, it was a culturally relevant term that the masses embraced. They understood that there were some hard games on the NES, and with those hard games came extremely difficult bosses at the helm, ready to invalidate our existences in our childhood, and in my case, adulthood. That's the topic of today's episode, my top 10 hardest bosses on the NES. Now it goes without saying I will be talking about final bosses, so spoiler alert, right? If you don't want to know what you're going up against, then this video isn't for you, and you might want to skip it. But if you're okay with seeing some of the meanest experiences that you will have holding that simple controller, then stick around. Let's begin. Narc was a game that I was kind of excited to check out because it's one of those games that were big in the arcade because of the topic. You were essentially a badass narc for the DEA, walking down the street shooting crack dealers, stealing their drugs, and/or arresting them. But let's be honest, you shot him, didn't you? Don't lie to me. You shot him. The game itself in the arcades, it isn't bad. Very much a coin eater, but it isn't bad. But the NES version is a sight to behold. On my stream, sometimes I whip out a mental ruler, a measurement, a scale if you will. It goes from 1 to go fuck yourself. To put that into terms that's easier to understand, 1 is a small cigarette lighter flame, and 10 is the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. In the case of Narc, it's WR102, which burns at 200,000 Kelvin! Narc is an absolute mistake on the NES, and should you happen to make it far enough to beat it, you'll encounter Mr. Big, and no, not the band. The drug dealer, a weird guy with a triple chin smoking a fat cigar, and when we encounter him, we fight his head mounted on a robotic platform. Phase 1 has him crawling around launching his tongues at you and shooting beams out of his eyes, before his skull breaks out and starts trying to bite you. Now what sucks about this fight is that Mr. Big is the poster child of the term bullet sponge. You can throw everything you want at him. It feels like nothing is going to kill him. Even bombs barely do any damage. And that's assuming you were equipped for the fight to begin with, because you're doomed to fail if you don't have enough ammo. It's tedious and it's frustrating. Honorable mention on one of my favorite NES games out there from Konami, Jackal. It's such an approachable game to me. It's one that folks of all ages can just pick up and go, and the difficulty scales fairly decently. We shoot or run over the bad guys, blow up buildings, rescue POWs, and bring those POWs to helipads. It's a 30-minute game at best, and if you just want one to veg out on, this is a great game to do it, until you get to the final boss. You remember how I said we blow up buildings? Well, the final boss of Jackal is literally a building. The bad guy's headquarters with 2 massive guns on top, and it doesn't help that enemy tanks are consistently spawning in. Well, the good news is it's pretty easy to cheese it. After all, it's just a building. Oh shit, it's a building-sized tank! Yeah, inside of this building is a massive tank, and that tank has a main cannon as well as a gunner. It's not impossible, but it does deserve to be on this list. One game I've always wanted to play but haven't had the time to check out was Batman on the NES, because to me, it's the first time in a long time where the Caped Crusader was represented in a way that made sense. The previous games were horrible usages of the franchise, and Sunsoft managed to figure it out. Now again, I haven't played this game personally, but I've seen countless peers of mine beat this game for either speedrunning or retro achievements, and every single time they make it to the Joker, they lean forward in their seat. Joker is something else. He's fast as hell, booking it across the screen, and he hits you with 2 specific different moves, at least from what I know. The first is the most obvious. It's his Smith & Wesson Model 15-3 with a fucking telescopic 21-inch barrel. And if he hits you with that, you're gonna lose 3 hit points. You only get 8 hit points, so this fight can be over as soon as it starts. He shoots 2 different projectiles, a standard bullet and a larger wave-like bomb thing. But the other thing that he can do is call down lightning, so you're constantly finding yourself in a state of dodging lightning and his bullets, and that is not an easy task. He's one of the hardest bosses of the NES era for a reason. Final Fantasy is a very important game to me because it was my exposure to the JRPG world. For a long time, if I played what would be considered a JRPG, I always thought they were just simply action-adventure games, if that makes sense. I never knew it was its own genre. At some point while being stationed in South Korea, I wanted to check out Final Fantasy because it was on the iPhone store, and I always heard about how cool the later games were, so I figured, why not? Let's check it out. And from that point on, I was hooked. To me, this is one of my favorite JRPGs, and it's fun to go back and see where the genre all but started. Now, throughout the game, we take on monsters of epic proportions. The four fiends and chaos are terrifyingly powerful, and will test your ability to balance your skills in the party configuration that you've decided to take. But there's one enemy that doesn't care if you live or die or become dust beneath his turret, and that is the infamous Warmech. Now, Warmech isn't a scripted enemy, nor is he required to be fought. He's a random encounter and one of the first super bosses in the franchise. He's located in the area that precedes the bridge leading to the intended boss fight with Tiamat, and there's a 1 in 100 chance, so 1% chance, that when you enter a battle, Warmech, or Death Machine, depending on which version you're playing, will be the enemy that you fight. And let me tell you, you don't want to mess around with Warmech. He oftentimes gets preemptive strikes, which means that he can fire off nuke as soon as the fight starts, and his physical attacks do 2 hits a pop. And just in case you need an extra reason to shit your pants, he also regenerates his health automatically, and depending on the version you play, that also differs. If you're playing the NES version, he only regenerates 3 HP a round, but if you're playing the newer versions, he recovers 5% of his max HP every round, so 100 HP. And that's a big difference. No matter what you do, treat this as a boss fight and put on your brown pants because this is a shitty time. Castlevania is a great game, absolutely amazing platformer from the likes of Konami, and it's one of my guilty pleasure games that I go back to and beat every now and again because it's fun. But just because it's fun doesn't mean it's absent of some horrifically annoying tropes. Castlevania was my introduction to Pits of Doom and knockback physics, and I learned quickly that no matter how many strong, deadly enemies that were sent my way, the stairs in Castlevania would kill me much more often, more than any enemy could dream of. Now, the bosses in Castlevania, they're all fairly difficult in their own way. Even the big bad evil guy Dracula, he's a pain in the butt. He just kind of teleports on top of you whenever he wants, and in his second form, he just leaps around as a deformed bat, trying to crush you. Nothing Holy Water can't deal with. But the one boss that will put a leash on you and walk you around the block is Death, or the Grim Reaper. He's a recurring enemy, one that I hate to deal with. Death manifests as the boss of Stage 15. He plops his frumpty ass on a platform to the right, then continuously manifests these highly unavoidable scythes that home in on you. You have to make a conscious decision to either hit Death or hit the scythes, of which the latter is better because if you don't, they'll continue to spawn and become unmanageable. And if that happens, you're gonna die. Now, if you're me, you just keep spamming Holy Water where he lands and the fight is over in 2 to 3 seconds, but again, if you're pure to playing the way that Konami intended, you're gonna have a rough time. Have you ever played Wizardry? That game is incredibly important to the history of RPGs. Between Wizardry and Ultima, they formed the genre that we know and love, and the mechanics from these games are still present in RPGs to this day. But Wizardry 1 has a really mean boss at the end, Wordna. He's an incredibly powerful wizard that can cast spells that affect your entire party at once, like Mass Fear, Sleep, or Fireball. He can steal levels from you, he can drain your magic, and you cannot run from the fight. As a sorcerer, he has insanely high defense and a metric fuckload of hit points. And what's so crazy is that he's in the heart of the final dungeon, meaning you're gonna have to hope you don't waste valuable magic on your way through the mazes. A low resource run in this is basically a death sentence. So what do? Teleport him away. Yeah, I teleported him away because the programmers left that in the game. So I beat him by technicality. Just yeeted him into the great expanse.
Yes!
But in the end, the game was fun to check out, and I personally didn't play it on the NES, I played it on the PS1, but the boss behaviors and the majority of the game's mechanics are exactly the same, so he gets himself an honorable mention. Castlevania 1 was hard, but it wasn't impossible. Castlevania 2 was impossible, but it wasn't hard. Then we had Castlevania 3, which was hard and in some cases almost impossible. To me, Konami pulled all of the stops out to make an epic ending to the NES era trilogy, and with that came some of the most angry, violent, and aggressive enemies you will ever encounter. You need to be on your toes fairly consistently. Now, because this game has branching paths and because it has selectable characters depending on which path you take, you're going to experience different enemies and bosses along the way. And even Death makes a return. He's a little bit more assholey, but he's there. But the one boss that kicked me around like a soccer ball being kicked by a bored teenager in the garage was Dracula. Dracula in the first game, he's a pushover once you understand his patterns. Dracula in the second game, not even really Dracula, just kind of a statue thing. Dracula in Castlevania 3, he's the fucking Indomitian Sue of the Castlevania world. You'll get to him and he's just cheating, kicking you in the head. He starts by summoning twin pillars of fire, immediately followed by a much larger pillar of fire. He then teleports to God knows where and then does it all again. Then phase 2 has him as a cornucopia of sadness flying around vomiting on you. And the final phase, believe it or not, is the easiest. He's this strange statue that shoots laser beams at you and you have to get on floating blocks and whack him in the eyes. To many this won't be hard, but I challenge you to check it out. Once you understand it, you get better at it. It's a very cheap fight though. So many people complain about the dam level in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but to be honest, that level is child's play in comparison to the levels leading up to the Technodrome. It seems like Konami threw everything and anything they could your way, and if you make it to Area 5, you'll encounter the Technodrome itself. It's a big old ball of anger that has an eyeball and these arms that launch lightning at you, and guess what? Enemies will constantly stream out of the Technodrome to fist your butthole. This is a fight you kind of need to be set up for and understand the limitations of the turtle that you have. The only turtle that can hit the Technodrome reliably is Donatello, and that's due to his bow staff. His reach is incredible. But if you don't have Donnie, you have to use sub-weapons, and if you don't have those, well, tough titties, you're screwed. There's a barrier that keeps you at bay, lasers zooming past your head, and it's a chore to get through it, but once you do, the only thing that stands in your way now is Shredder himself. Mega Man was always difficult to me, but it was difficult in a way that stems from overzealous developers adding things that made it hard, right? The enemies you encounter for the most part are gone in a few hits, but they just keep coming. God forbid you move to their spawn point again, because they do not stop coming your way. Mega Man was also known for a tremendous amount of boss fights, at least for platformers at the time. We had 6 Robot Masters, and we would have to fight 4 of them again, which kind of set the foundation for future games. But the true bosses happen near the end of the game. We have a shadow clone of Mega Man, which isn't really that hard, and Dr. Wily, who really isn't that hard either. But there is one enemy that will staple your nuts to your inner thigh, and he is known as the Yellow Devil. The Yellow Devil is a giant gelatinous cucklord who is capable of rearranging his body across the screen. You can hit his eye, that's what we're going for anyway, but before you can get your shots off, he proceeds to send 19 pieces of his DNA your way in a very long, drawn-out pattern. If you're like me, you could always use the Thunder Beam and just push the pause button on and off quickly, and you can dispatch him in the cheesy way. But if you were to commit to beating him the proper way, it's going to be a test of patience. Ninja Gaiden is the bane of my existence. You'll often hear me say that Ninja Gaiden is a litmus test for everything wrong with the NES, and guess what? It is. We had horrific sprite flicker, obnoxious knockback physics, pits of despair at every turn, and enemies that never stop coming. It puts Peter North to shame. But the one enemy that always irritated the hell out of me was the Jackie-O, the reoccurring antagonist that can be found in Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. Now, I've only encountered him in the first game because I've only ever played the first game, so we're talking about Ninja Gaiden 1. The whole boss fight with the Jackie-O occurs over 3 phases that never seem to end because there's always a cutscene between them. Phase 1 is the Masked Devil, which is a really fancy way of saying that Jackie-O has possessed your dad and put his body in a suit of armor with the sole intention of killing you. Oh, By the way, just so you know, Jackio is using an orb that launches projectiles at the masked devil to protect him, and yes, they hurt. Badly. So we have to dodge those and take out the red orb. Then we get a cutscene. Phase 2 is the Jackio and his Rita Repulsa era, floating around like an asshole at the top of the screen, launching fire at you. And this fire is programmed extremely well. It falls down and you think, oh, I can dodge this. Yeah, you can, until the fire decides to home in on you. And then you're like, oh shit! And then you're tilted, and you die, thinking you can just do the last level again. No, fuck you, kid. Go back to 6-1. This actually happened to me in real life. You're welcome. It's very loud. Six one. The final phase is a joke compared to the previous one. It's basically the demon sculpture and we just wail on it. It's hard, but it's not nearly as hard as the second phase of the fight. The Legend of Zelda is one of my favorite franchises because at its core, it's always been about exploration. Some people might love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, some might have enjoyed Twilight Princess, Wind Waker was tremendous fun, and if you're like me, Ocarina of Time sort of set a level of standards that most games moving forward would use. But long before that, we had a few games. Some were on home consoles, some were on handheld consoles, but if we go all the way back, we have The Legend of Zelda on the NES where it all began. I'm not overly fond of the top-down Zelda games, but I grew up in an era where Link was 3D, so it's tough to go back and play those. The sequel, though, that's a whole different beast. A divergence in what the franchise was, a Zelda entry with RPG elements. The ability to travel a zoomed-out overworld and go into cities to get our health restored behind closed doors. We all know what was happening. Zelda 2 was a monster to try to get through, and Death Mountain alone was 85% of the challenge that I encountered. The combat is mean and the enemies are even meaner. But the one character that will likely give you trouble, served fresh complete with a red screen, is Dark Link. As a boss, he is a one-to-one representation of you, and he mirrors every single move that you do. Where other NES-era bosses had some pattern, there was no predictable pattern because Shadow Link adapted to your attacks. His hitbox? Microscopic, and if you weren't prepared for the fight with magic or health, you're gonna have a bad time. The good thing is we can crouch in the corner and exploit the hell out of him, but if that exploit didn't exist, this would easily be number 1 on this list. It's a brutally unfair fight. I think most of you knew that this game was going to be number 1, and for many folks, myself included, we've never beaten it the right way. Mr. Dream or Mike Tyson, depending on which version you have, has always been a thorn in the side of countless folks who wanted to try to beat this game. Punch-Out itself is a wonderful game, a rhythm game where we learn the tells of all these boxers and take advantage of it. We learn that Glass Joe has a glass jaw, that when Von Kaiser ducks to uppercut us, we can crack him in the stomach and get a star, and Piston Honda, for whatever reason, wiggles his eyebrows. Muscle memory comes into play and you get sort of into a punching trance, and then when it's all said and done, we go up against the toughest opponent yet in a dream fight. For all of the other bosses I've mentioned today, it's been about learning patterns and taking advantage of those patterns, maybe even cheesing them by exploiting the programming, but in this fight, none of it matters. It's a blend of skill, reflexes, and in some ways, luck. To date, I have never managed to beat Tyson on true hardware or on emulation, and it's been argued that it is exponentially harder to hit Tyson on emulation because of the frame lag. So if you want to try to beat him, it's better to do it on true hardware, on a CRT, the way that God intended. If there was ever a piece of advice that I could give you, try not to predict Tyson's timing. You'll find yourself in a bad habit, and he's going to make you his bitch, easily. And that's it for today's episode. What did you think of this list? Are there any bosses that knocked you down a few pegs in your childhood or adulthood? Feel free to tell the community in the comment section down below. It's a great opportunity to share your experiences and maybe brag about doing something the ye old-fashioned way. Speaking of our community, if you made it to the end of this episode, you're already home in our community. We're a gathering of video game enthusiasts that love remembering when life was just a little bit easier to live. And if you align with that, you'll fit right in. Finally, the single most important thing you can do for me is to hit that thumbs up button, as it directly affects the visibility of the videos and the projects. Alright, looks like, hey, I gotta pay for this game. I was looking it up while I was sitting down. Okay. Well, no, it's not going to be Radiaki, unfortunately, because Oddworld Abe's Odyssey won. So we're going to be playing that instead. Yeah, I know. Ah! I tried my hardest not to hit the webcam. It's like, we can do this.
Alright, what are you? You are a Wii. Alright. Are you plugged in or something? Bon chance. What a convenience. Okay. No, not tonight.
I was seeing if it was free before. We had a poll that was going up. Oddworld won, so we're going to be playing Oddworld. All right, we're playing Oddworld. Tenchu, when will you understand? Now I gotta remember all the controls for fucking Oddworld. I've heard nothing but horrible things about that game, so. Hear that? That's the sound of an Elgato shitting the bed. Because it's a piece of shit. Thanks, appreciate it, asshole. Okay, we got audio. Let's see. Ooh, it's so hot in this house right now. It's stupid. Too stupid. Where's Oddworld? Well, Fallout 2 we're definitely not playing.
Hello.
Hi. Where the fuck is my thing at? I got tons of things here, but none of them the right one. There it is. Okay. Ugh. If I was a controller, where would I be?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's my Stream Deck, this shit in the bed. It's so stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot about this horrible nonsense. Oh, now I'm dead. Yep, rip me. What do you want me to do, game? I have like buttons I have to push. What do you want me to do? There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Alright, what are we doing here? Rescue ring experience to get invincibility power. Upon receiving power, use your invisible time wisely. Chant. Yeah, okay. No, we're not winning. This game's stupid. Just like every Oddworld game, PS1 era, it's stupid. It's a stupid game. Does this want me to drop down here? Oh. What's this? This is literally the same thing you just told me. Alright, so I need a key. But there's one that's awake right now, so I'm screwed. He knows I'm here. He can see through the walls. I hate it. I hate it. So stupid. Quick save. There we go. So much for the quick save doing its job. Where's this invincibility ring they're telling me about? 'Cause sure as fuck ain't here. Are we gonna see another fuck off tonight? What do you want me to do, game? So that's so cool. Why are you not standing up? That's what I want to know.
Oh, yeah. Bumblebee.
So I just shit myself. I have a shit button. Cool. Decent. Have you played Heart of Darkness? I've actually beaten Heart of Darkness. Heart of Darkness, I think, is a little bit more fair than this, though. Could you please just fucking stand up? When I push the up button, stand up! Down. Yeah, magical how that works. He refuses to stand up. He just refuses to. Oh, you'll do it instantly over here. So why not when I need you to? Thanks, game. See, this is a reason why I don't like this game. There's like 8 trillion different button combinations to do one basic thing. I'm holding down R2 to walk sneakily while pushing down, holding down R1 so that I can roll. Just to press left triangle for a long jump when I get to the top after pushing up twice. This is so fucking stupid. This is a stupid game. Even Abe's Odyssey was just a fucking stupid game. Combine all this fucking stupid stuff and hey, congrats, you've got a video game. So how fair is it that he can just wake up, right? Because another idiot falls down. Now that's my problem? Like, how's that my fucking problem? It's not. You're so fucking stupid, Abe! Have you ever tried, you know, just jumping like a normal person? What was the point of that? What was the point of making me suffer through that? If you weren't going to give me a key, why? What? What do you want me to do, game? Okay. That didn't open that up. That's an invisible wall, so I guess we're going back here. Fuck me. Wait, thanks for wasting my time. What's that point? What's the point of this?
Oh, you stop it. Wait. Where?
I don't have a key. What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But thanks, quick save. What do you want me to do?
Wait, wait. Stop earlier.
I'm soft locked in. I'm not going back and doing it. I'm not. The game fucking blows. Just like every Oddworld game does. 3 fuck-offs in one night. We haven't done jack shit for ourselves tonight. That's great. Alright, PS1. Oddworld Abe's Exodus is fucked off. That is hella fucked off. It's 400% more convoluted than before. Now, with extra bullshit. Yeah, that's getting an F as well. Absolute bullshit game. To even call it a game is very disrespectful. Let's see. Motocross Mania. I actually beat that. I don't know why the fucked off thing's there. Alright, what's the next Abe game? Oddworld. I think it's Munch's Odyssey, if I remember right. Yeah, Munch's Odyssey. On the Xbox. I don't even care to spell it right. It's mixed to negative, shocker. What did this get? Reception. Whatever. Okay, Munch's Odyssey is one of your favorite Xbox games. I can't stand Abe's Exodus. That game is, it's horrible. It's just not good at all. So we can go ahead and get rid of that. That will call this up. That will call this up. That will call this one up. I will make sure that Divine knows that he has an override that he can use, or he can get a pack of cards. So I'll go ahead and put get with Divine for F off override. Munch's Odyssey is better. All right, let's go ahead and let's check out this Kong the Animated Series. King Kong Games. Make sure that we're not violating any rules of release here, though. Alright, we played King Kong. Okay, so it is this Kong the Animated Series on Game Boy Advance is what we're playing. Who's hanging out with me? What's up, Tess? How are you?
Units, attention all units, central dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
Slap 42, retain 4, respond that raid alarm. Tesseract D, stand by. What is up, everybody? My name is Fortifier. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware. Right now, we are attempting to play. We were trying to play Abe's Exodus, but I cannot fundamentally stand this game, and I have fucked it off. I am so tired of cinematic platformers and their inability to just have the most basic semblance of fun. So instead, we're moving on to another override. This is Kong the Animated Series. Kong the Animated Series on the Game Boy Advance, featuring a really hyper-realistic picture of a monkey in the words Kong, which I find to be very interesting. If you're not following Tesseract, please do. Fantastic streamer. I've known him for a very long time. He's a very close friend of mine. He does a lot of niche history, and he's a partner in crime for a few of the things that I do on YouTube. So go over there, give him some love. What were you doing today? Tell me your secrets. What are you getting into? G, please. Yeah, we'll do this one. Please don't suck. I fucked off like so many games tonight. It's stupid. PS Plus stuff? Nice. Anything interesting? I gotta turn on overrides for you. Look how fucking creepy this is. Well, it depends. It depends on how many slots I have open. Alright, so as it stands right now, you'd have to donate 10 subs, which is expensive. I wouldn't suggest doing that. There's a Streamloots card you can do, and you can redeem the Streamloots card for the Wheel of Bullshit. That's all you can do, because I'm full up on 3 right now for the normal overrides. Rogue City, I've heard good things about Rogue City. I've heard bad things about Rogue City. I've heard kind of hit or miss. This music sounds like shit, so this is going to be a good thing. How do I do that Streamloots thing? Exclamation point Streamloots, but again, it's luck of the draw. I don't know what you're going to get because you have to pay for it. English, Francais, Italiano, Dutch, Spanish, or the Netherlands. New game, here we go. Years ago, so-called civilized men destroyed the original Kong, the giant ape, okay? The young woman kidnapped by the fantastic creature became a brilliant scientist specialized in genetic research, Dr. Lorna Jenkins, okay? Having introduced the giant ape to the world had destroyed it, okay? Ever since the original Kong's tragic death, Dr. Jenkins worked day and night to bring the beast back to life. Kong. After the original Kong died, I secretly managed to extract part of his DNA. However, to succeed in the recreation of Kong, I needed to cross his DNA with human DNA. You? Jason Jenkins, Dr. Jenkins's grandson, okay? I was tempted. I had heard so much about the giant ape. I offered my DNA without any hesitation. And it was a success. Kong walked the earth one more. Okay. In order to protect him, my grandmother moved Kong back to his primordial island habitat, where the original Kong had lived. What's up, old man? Kong Island.
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
This is Lab 42, it's 84, respond that raid alarm from Old Man Sim on YouTube and Twitch, stand by. What is up, everybody? My name is Fortify. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always in true hardware. Right now, we're playing Kong the Animated Series, which I don't ever remember seeing this on TV, so I've never even heard of this. We fucked off 3 games tonight. We fucked off Jurassic Park on the DOS because it had horrifically bad pathing. We fucked off Golden Axe because that game sucks and you're never going to change my mind. We fucked off Oddworld because that game is butthole. Absolute, relentless butthole. So now we're playing a game that's probably butthole too. If you're not following Old Man Sim, please do. Fantastic streamer, really awesome dude. He's on Twitch, he's on YouTube, he's everywhere. He's probably in my basement right now, but he's a sweetheart. So go give him all the same love he's afforded us tonight. You were doing Xenogears. You said you're on hour 60? 60? 60. And this isn't like a 100% run. This is just practical 60 hours. $60. And that's not even the option. Fuck off. God, that game's gonna piss. That's gonna piss me off. I joined my grandmother there not long ago, along with Eric Tenenbaum, my best friend, and Ramon de la Porta, my archaeology professor. Alas, I didn't know that Ramon intended to snatch the 13 primal stones hidden inside the temple and steal their powers. Of course. The 13 stones are key to the island's survival. They are kept in the sacred temple, under the protection of the great ape. Oh, I see. As we set foot on the island, Ramon sneaks off. The forest. Yeah, it's a forest. Jason, I just spotted Ramon de la Porta. He is already in the sacred temple. My radar shows that 9 of the 13 primal stones have been stolen. If the stones leave the temple, the island's survival is at risk. The animals will become anxious and aggressive. The device I gave you that you are wearing over your ear is a cyberlink. Press the L button to activate the cyberlink. If the reception is good, you can call Kong and I can give you information. Merge with King Kong? I have to go, Jason. You're breaking off. Run, quick, sacred temple. Okay, Kong! Kong, meet me ASAP in the front of the sacred temple. Oh my god. What even is... Does gravity exist for King Kong? Holy shit! Alright, we have a donkey punch. What's that? Oh my god. Dude, just one? You can't tell me more than one. Oh, holy shit, okay.
Oh, oh.
What's the point? Three parchment used to activate the primal stones have been hidden, okay? I don't want to find the primal stones. I don't want to play this. Now I'm throwing... Oh. What in the fuck? Some loud bang in it. Why is a possum hurting King Kong? None of the platforming works in this game. Okay. It's a fucking collect-a-thon. I gotta collect things. God bless America. I can't tell what's the background and what isn't, and neither can the game. Look at this. Jump, and I slow down. It's like he's hitting something on the edge, but he's not. I'm jumping 30 feet in the air. Vertically, mind you. Password Jason1, the jungle. Why are there velociraptors on? This is stupid. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that was King Kong. The animated series, which was just dreadful. King Kong, the animated series. The game is dirt ass cheap. I'm not doing any of the Price is Right stuff tonight. My fucking yeah. I'm not having a good night. That is fucked off. It is not good. Fucked off. That is 100% an F if I've ever seen it. This game has no semblance of understanding what a platformer is. All right. Wait, no, I'm wrong one. Okay, well, we're down to 3 overrides, which is good. None of which I own. So, what would be our next thing? whatever the active RPG is. Well, technically it would be that. Oh yeah. Overrides. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to stream. I'm gonna have to cut the stream because it's so hot in here. I can't focus. All right, Divine is losing 2 points for Oddworld. All right, 1.7 minus 2. Divine's on the left side now. Divine, negative 0.3. Fucking stupid ass. Horrible game. Wait, what? Negative 1.7 minus 2. What? Hold on, what? 1.7 minus... No. Why is it doing that? Clear. 1.7 minus 0.2 equals... No, it's not 0.2. 1.7 minus 2 equals negative 0.3. How does that work? How does 1.7 minus 2 equal negative 0.3? What? 1.7 minus 2. How? Wow, I am so shit at math. I would have straight up said negative 1.7. That's incredible to me. All right, I got to wrap up. I'm not even going to do any of the fancy things. I am literally overheating right now, and I need to lay down. So I'm going to go ahead and raid out. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortify out. Keep the flames hope burning. Flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. Take care.